Hey, cartoon collector. Hey, Jackhead. What version do you have? 6.1? I downloaded it probably maybe a day after it was put on the Discord. I'm still in the middle of watching your playthrough of Last Second Save. It's something. uh, any idea? Wow. Any idea what's new in this? I kind of think the whole decrepit shack in the woods section needed work. Yeah, I'm not a fan of our playthrough. We're way too hard on the creator. I know how that is. I was like, it made me reminisce like how hard I was on Wani Gameu. Oh, like I don't mean any project like ill will. I may have my gripes and stuff, but I don't want to be the reason that people stop creating. Like I said before, if I'm too hard on something, just stop listening to me. You're gonna want Devlog 6.2. Oh boy. Alrighty. I guess I'll leave that in the background. I'll go download the new one. I'm surprised that didn't get what is it I'm thinking of? A notification on the Discord. Really? Do you have a link to that? Because apparently it's not on the updates Discord. Remember what happened the last time someone discouraged that Austrian painter from creating art? Oh boy. We're going to have Snoot Hitler. Or what was it Damien said? Do you want a hollow snoot? Sorry, man, I actually told them to release 6.3, which was a bunch of typo releases just for you. Let me get you a link. Alright. You might be blocked. Because only mods can post links. I mean, I could mod you, but I don't see you often enough. I'm sorry. You should be. Yes, I am sorry. I can't be sorry enough. Don't you know it's the current year? You can never be sorry enough. Something's going on up in the ceiling. So wait. So where is it? Right. On their DC, they have a link to 6. Yeah, that's why I have 6.1. I was told it was out of date. Hitler was a parasaur. Or wasn't he vegan? Like, there's so much fucking stuff going around with Hitler. Like, you just don't know. Hey, funds. So what happened? I showed up. Nothing happened. I mean, how do you say you come in late when you see the starting screen? Hey, Crescenario. Can I send you a DM on Discord? I think I have DMs open. Go try it. If it don't work, I'll try and tinker with it. I am very lazy with Discord. Hitler was a vegan, but it's not like he never ate meat. He just concluded it was healthier. Gotcha. So he is a parasaur. That's why Hitler was an ass. He was a parasaur. Hey, dog. We're having technical difficulties. Well, they're not difficult, they're just long. Therefore, vegans are evil. 6.1 starts you directly in Chapter 6 with none of your choices saving. Ooh. I mean, I did press start, but I didn't, like... I messed around with, like, some loading files, and one of them just immediately errored. Also, can we talk about... Hold on. Can we talk about this? Let me switch gameplay real quick. Oh, did I not? Okay, I did. Can we talk about this right here? Just absolutely cutting off. I don't know if it's just my resolution or if it's just... Oh, it just doesn't look good. Also, notice the background image is different. Is this new or did the... Or am I just blind? You will also, once again, need to start over. I assume. I always assume. Alright. Let me... That's not what I wanted. Unzip. No, it's an old Rebecca image. Why did it... And it just occurred to me now that it changes when you go to the credits. I'm blind half the time. I know Miguel did When Worlds Collide. What other mods did he write? Hey, Dr. Coconut. Alrighty. Take your time. Alright, let me throw out the old edition. Now I'll move the new one. Actually, not. Where'd it go? Oh boy. That's not it. Okay, there it is. Misplacing shit. I wonder which ending in Devlog will be canon. Others wait. Miguel did Snooty Doo, Happy Birthday. Montezuma's Revenge. What is going on with my... Hold on. Okay, there we go. Technical difficulties for real. Yeesh. Alright, there's no 6.3 yet. Still can't find it anywhere. We're trying to fix as many issues as we can before we roll out 6.3. Is that going to be the Steam one? Wish you streamed this on Sunday so I could have watched all the way. Well, nothing's stopping you from coming back. Nah, that sucks. Because I know the next part is the Steam release. That credit's still busted. No, I don't want to quit. Why do I go to quit when I need to go to return? Okay, we gotta do the thing again. Oh yeah, they get the updated backgrounds for this. The dialogue seems the same though. The same too. It's still the same mostly. Difficulties, yes, that's my experience in general. Alright. Do I have skip? Yeah, that's still there from last one. Thanks. Forgot what I chose. Wait, isn't Elliot supposed to be here? Then again, I'm just speeding through everything. Halfway through the door. Oh, yeah, the drawing. Was the phone see-through just for a moment? That's crazy. That sprayed me from halfway across the fucking room. Abigail would, wouldn't she? Oh no! Theo hung himself. It's not worth it, Theo. Just gonna leave it the way it is. When the final game comes out, we'll give a shit. Oh, this background's new. Oh yes, this part. That, okay. Okay, I forgot how to, like, move. Oh, wait a minute. I have to hit it just right because I have, like, dual monitors. I can't go all the way or it fucks off. Let me check with chat real quick. This should be updated with Abigail. You mean the title screen? Parku stuck in Devlog Groundhog Day forever. For the new people on the stream port can just read that fast. I wish. I mean, I've already read it a long time ago. Despacito, play Country Roads. I meant the secret scene. Yeah, that too. Oh, I like how it got so messed up. We're halfway in, halfway out. Man, the shed's looking real rough right now. Emily, what did you do? A broken window. Are we inside or outside here? Alright, chill with Rebecca. And then hang with Theo. And then, big fight. Then we get the meatball sub. Well, actually, the meatball sub was a trap. Chinese food, why not? Oh, none of these are good for me. Oh, whatever. Okay. I think we're getting close. Actually, let me just hit a save. Did you just shift reality? Did you just do that? Why isn't there an option to date Theo? No, thank you. You can... Oh, I was gonna say you could mod it, but I looked... There's no mod folder, so you might have to... I don't know what you'd have to do. You'd make your own standalone. Since this is a standalone game, people can just create a mod with Theo route. Yeah. Or make a standalone of a standalone. Ugh. Alright. You know, I probably should have watched my last stream. Don't know where this ends. But I do everything last second. Mod support is planned to be added. Is there going to be also a Steam Workshop in that regard? After this scene is Chapter 6, so the one I'm on now, or... Because I feel like I've read this before. Alright, this has got to be it, right? The next few weeks pass in a blur. Who knew college work could build up so quickly? All of my professors wasted no time in assigning projects, essays, and research papers, really putting me through my pace. In the evenings and what off days I can spare, I meet up with the others at the shack, which is now thankfully outfitted with air conditioning and an air purifier. You can't even recognize it as the horror show it was before. I kind of wish we'd gotten before pictures. Thankfully, the last few days of this week are considered a holiday, last warm day as it's known around here. Some Saurian holiday, I guess. Fine by me, I could use a break, and it sounds like the others feel the same. It's like, who does she think she is? Your English professor? So what? I mean, she just gets to mark me up for whatever the fuck dead literacy custom she thinks is important. Yes. You suck at this, Dev. Having friends? Wow, sad, and yes. Whatever. Emily looks up when she hears me grumble. But really, I meant complaining together about the bullshit of the world. It's all of us versus the man. What man do you speak of? Certainly not the dean. I have met him, and he is a kind man. He could blow it out his ass too. But I mean, like, authority in general. Hell, I mean most people, honestly. Emily seems familiar enough with Rebecca's ranting that she's resigned to sketching idly, only lancing up every once in a while. But authority isn't necessarily bad, no? Nope. Always sucks, unless I'm the one with authority. As always. Isn't that hypocritical? Maybe it seems that way to the trike mind. Trike? Emily suddenly shoots to life, stomping in between the two, pointing at Rebecca in particular. What? I didn't say anything. Or I didn't say nothing. Emily scowls, says otherwise, though I'll admit, I just find it funny that she says this, yet she's a writer. Grammar, Rebecca. Wherever she may have said went over my head all the same. The frazzled brontosaur looks towards me, a pleading pout on her face. What's she want me to do? So, what are you guys' plans for the holiday? Emily sighs in silent relief before shaking her sketchbook. That tracks. And you two? Don't know. Probably crush a bunch of literal children's dreams in the claws of duty-free weekend. I was hoping to go to a museum, but my classes are more than I had anticipated. There are museums in town? Oh, many. One in particular piqued my interest. It was about the native saurians and colonists that settled this area. But, as I said, perhaps another time, there's much work to do. Emily pens a note before turning it to all of us to read. There's a special art gallery exhibition soon. Ooh, that sounds like fun. We should all try to make a day of it. Ugh. Only if it isn't modern art or some historical old dead dude's collection of fruit bowl paintings. Well, I'd definitely be down if we can all make it. Rebecca's vocal disdain for history does remind me, though. Hey, Rebecca, where's Theo? Do I look like my brother's keeper? 'Cause I'm not. That's Elliot's job. Probably better off asking him. I shrug and pull out my phone to do just that when I hear the sound of keys fumbling and scraping the door before it unlocks and swings open. Elliot strolls in, noticeably irritated. Morning, Elliot. You okay? Thank you for asking, Dev, because no, I'm not okay. First, Theo kept me up all night. Ha! Gay! Working... I get it now. Working on some assignment, Rebecca. Then I get a call this morning from my parents asking about all the money I've been sinking into this pet project of mine and what we have to show for it. So now I ask you, what do we have to show for it? Shows what you know, Eli. You can't just rush the creative process. Well, I do know that the process has to start being rushed. So again, do we have anything? Emily flips one of her sketch pages and displays it timidly to Elliot. He inspects it for a second before sighing. Yes, very nice. But how is that any different from your normal sketches? Emily sinks lower, probably unable to even think of a counter. Well, I've been sampling music. And how's that going? It's, difficult to determine a direction without a final decision on the game. Abigail looks like she realizes how little that really adds to the project. Now Elliot looks at me before addressing everyone. And now you see why I have concerns. Look, I know someone who can help, but we need something to show them. Oh yeah? Who is it you have that can help us? If we actually make something to show, you'll meet them. Otherwise, I'll be out of the cost of all this equipment and we can just put this shack on our resumes as community service. Dang, it is really that bad. I mean, sure, it's been a few weeks by this point and we're still pretty early in our concept phase. But is that abnormal? These are big decisions to make and we just haven't been able to come to a consensus. Wait a minute, we're still missing Theo. I mean, yeah, we should probably decide on a direction, but where's Theo? Can't make a decision without him. Like I said, he kept me all night working on... Suddenly the door is kicked open damn near off its hinges and we all stare wide-eyed at a manic Theo. Guys, I made some alpha demos! Working on that, apparently. Theo, the team hasn't even decided on a final vision and you spent all night churning out what? A bare-bones demo? 3, actually. Manic is underselling it here. Theo's grinning wildly and looks like he barely knows what's going on as he sways lightly on his feet. Theo, did you sleep at all last night? Nah, no need to. Just check it out. Theo jets over to one of the PCs and turns it on as he plugs in a thumb drive into the top of the case before settling down in a swiveled chair. I'm concerned yet intrigued. Show us what you made, bro. Well, I cannot condone missing out on sleep like that. I too am interested, Theo. Come here, look! They all gather around the desktop. Fight Game 01 demo by Theodore Chase. Press any key. Explosion. How's chat doing? The English teacher hates Zoomer grammar, yeah. Trike is a slur. I don't know, I don't think they would use trigger. Is that a ceiling bird I hear, Abigail? Well, we gotta change the fire alarm in the shed again. Fans, can we has Theo out? Rebecca, gay, yeah. Now they woke up realizing they had to develop a game, yet they've been messing around with everything but this, yeah. Why is my phone going off? Wow, bunch of junk mail. Bro is coming in like the Kool-Aid man. There's just 3 copies of Breakout. Use Explosion, do it. Don't want to use Trigger just to distance ourselves from Snoop just a bit. That's fair, I suppose. Explosion, learn from the master Michael Bay himself. Press any key. Press Alt F4. They said anything. Theo navigates to the drive and activates fight_game.exe. He presses enter and is immediately thrown in a match between 2 stick figures. It takes me a second to realize which one is even Theo, and I quickly realize the CPU fighter is as simple can be, walking forward and resetting again and again. Theo narrates different points as he explains the controls. So imagine that final hit is like a lariat move where he... Who said that? No one said anything, Theo. Right, cool. So, like I was saying, but like with way cooler animation. I was working on a super meter mechanic, but it kept blue screening my setup, so I shelved it for now. But that's a later issue, along with animations. And the music? And the writing, whatever the hell that means for a fighting game. Emily points to the screen at one of the characters and then runs her finger along the flat planar stage. What's that, Ben? Just guessing, but art assets? Exactly, all of those. Now watch this. We've seen explosion. Theo does a diving kick. Not that it looked much like one. That sends him clipping straight through his opponent and off screen. He barks out a frightening laugh, having to close the program via Task Manager without a menu UI. Well, we can fix all that type stuff in the QA stage, but now, the next one. What? Another one? Yeah, man, I made 3, remember? I think I said at least. Metroidvania 01 demo. That's the same thing. Theo navigates to the drive and activates Metroidvania.exe. He then presses enter and is immediately tossed into a nondescript starting section, and his stick figure avatar begins sliding forward. Despite the lack of any real graphical textures, the game functions as a 2D side-scroller. There are even different pickups and power-ups interspersed between crossroads that you can go any way on, and static enemies provide a challenge of a sort. So there would be like a bunch of different weapons and abilities and stuff everywhere, like the super launcher. The avatar slides across the oblong rectangle, disappearing as he does. You'd have to use them to get to different areas. Theo, we know what a Metroidvania is. I'm not the most familiar with them, actually. See? I knew there was a reason I was explaining it. Theo continues playing, now able to fire completely silent circles that blow up walls in his way before reaching a wall that won't disappear no matter how long he fires at it. Oh no! Dev support! Theo, I don't think. Oh, that's right! Theo smacks his forehead as he Alt F4s. I accidentally placed the item to access that door in the next area. Right. Well, I can always fix that later. Last one now. Theo navigates to the drive and activates visualnovel.exe. I'm going to assume these typos are all the result of sleep deprivation and not dyslexia. Give Theo a good old fat no. This is just a Gary's mod. It's Gary's mod footage. If there's 3 choices for the game genre and 3 routes with 4 endings on each route, that means there can be 36 different combinations of a devlog experience or whatever. Boy, that line got too meta for this release. Visual novel. A simple text screen follows visual novel 0.1 demo by Theodore Chase. Press any key. He presses enter and a black screen appears before a text box along the bottom appears. VN Pro Tag. It's dark in this city. lesbian girl, but at the same time, it is too bright. Oh no, we got like, what is it, Redhead Fang? Oh man, I guess the placeholder dialogue hardly matters, but of course Rebecca speaks up immediately. Why is it written like they have Down syndrome? Rebecca! What? It is! Details that can come later, Bex, my dear sister. But if you couldn't read, it looks pretty professional, right? He continues clicking along with nonsensical line after nonsensical line, transitioning into a new scene. Characters are crudely drawn in something like MS Paint, their white rectangular backgrounds contrasting greatly against the rudimentary gray city backing them. Wait, is this a Coda reference? What do you think, Em? I can see why you have so much fun drawing now. Emily must be a poker pro with how neutrally she regards the screen, before slowly turning to Theo with a sheepish smile, nodding. That seems good enough for him, and he returns to showing off the demo. Theo clicks through a couple more scenes. Eventually, the script becomes lorem ipsum that he must have banged out when he couldn't think of anything else. The characters slowly drift off screen, apparently not intentionally though. Then the program crashes to the desktop in an instant. Ooh yeah, don't know what's causing that exactly. But yeah, that's about it. What you guys think? Everyone is silent for a beat, with Elliot being the first to break it. Well, it certainly looks like another Theodore Chase original. Thanks, man. Judging by his visible irritation, I don't think that was meant as a compliment. Why'd you make 3? We already decided on making a Metroidvania a while ago. What can I say? I was struck by a wild muse, or something. I don't know. I did the Metroidvania first, but then I couldn't turn it off. Good practice anyway, right? Is it still too late to change? Theo has shown they're all good choices. Good? I mean, the ideas are fine, ignoring the spaghetti code he just demonstrated. Maybe we put it back to a vote again. Damn, this is exactly what I mean. How long have you guys been committed to a genre? Weeks now? And a couple of alphas make you want to go back to step 0. Scratch that. Step -1? Despite knowing Elliot has a point, even I'm beginning to have doubts. Well, we are still really early into development. That's exactly the problem. No worries, Elliot. You saw the demos. We can choose any of them now. But piggybacking off of that, what'd you guys all think of them? Chirp, chirp. We all look amongst each other, sharing our own concerns non-verbally before confirming them to Theo. You're really making my work cut out for me, Theo. Don't worry, sis, I believe in you. Well, I do not know much about games, but they all look quite fun, though I do not know the musical direction off of those snippets alone. Emily exhales nervously before holding up a note with a strained smile. Good work, Theo. Thank you. I hoped you guys would like them. Dev, what do you think, man? I mull over my thoughts carefully. Sure, it isn't much, and I noticed some hiccups where the code was probably chugging along behind the scenes. Other minor glitches that are almost impressive to be there. But then I remember what Theo said. Oof. Wait, you said you made these all last night? Yep. That's frighteningly impressive. You're being sarcastic, right? No, not at all. I mean, yeah, it's a bit rough for the framework. It's a bit rough, but the framework is there, right? And getting it all done in a single night. It takes real talent to pull off, no matter how you look at it. Theo beams at that, leaning back in his seat with his arms behind his head. Thanks, man. I guess I was just struck by something last night. Figured it was about time. Yes, very impressive, all things considered, but it's still far from a product that we can show anyone. We? Rebecca, I may not have creative control, but I have sunk time and money into this all the same. Oh no. Not a drop out of the Reddington bucket. Yes, thank you for everything so far, Elliot, but this is the first step. No? We can decide on what the game will look like and sound like. Emily nods along, retaining some excitement at the prospect. My point is, we need a solid plan about what comes next. Elliot has a point. The only question is what we focus on next in development. No one seems willing to speak up, but I figure we have two choices at this stage. We should work on getting a solid first chapter. That way we can finally have something to show for all our work. Sounds good to me. Thank you, Dev. It's good to know one person on the project sees things the way I do. Whatever. Makes no difference to me. And it means Elliot has less to complain about. It does make the most sense. If everyone else is alright with it, I do not see why not. Emily shrugs, seemingly just ambivalent to either choice. Nice, but what about the actual game? All we have right now is the genre picked. Apparently even that is in question now too. Well, let me look at the notes again. We had 3 ideas, I think, so it couldn't hurt to have a refresher. I pull out the new sleek laptop Elliot had given me for project work, and it boots up in an instant. That would be the apocalypse setting, the dystopian setting, or the hostile alien world setting. Lines are immediately drawn before I can give my own 2 cents. Abigail remembers that the apocalypse setting was compared to Boom. Dev, we got runoff. We've got runoff, Dev. Let me just go to chat. To be brutally honest, everything in this game is meta humor. I tell Theo a brutal rating on his patent game demos, a 1 out of 10, on how terrible his patents are. Just noticed Beta Anon and the visual novel part. Yeah, there was like early forms of like Snoop Game. Apparently they're available for download somewhere, but I missed the chance. I have no idea where they are, and I don't think they're on the Boru. Tech start up the game. I think he had gray shirt, but the Plague Doctor mask is the same. Line break needed. It's been fixed. Run on sentences that also run off the text box. Alright, Abigail remembers that the apocalypse setting was compared to Boom, and likes the idea of such an energetic soundtrack, challenging as it would be, while Rebecca finds a dystopian world far more compelling for the player, and Emily is quite attached to the stunning visuals of an alien world for her role. I don't know, I mean, I kind of like them all, you know? There's tons of fun stuff in each idea. Well, I, for one, nobody cares. Excuse me? You don't get a creative say, remember? Fine, whatever. I just want to see something done anyways. I would leave Dev as the deciding vote then. All eyes turn on me in an instant, causing me to squirm. Everyone expects an immediate answer, but I just don't have one. I mean, they're all really good choices. You don't have a preference at all? Seriously, Dev, just say you like my idea best so we can shut Elliot up. Rebecca, don't try to pressure him. This is a big choice for the team. Rebecca groans dramatically. This sucks. All we've done is hole up ourselves in the shack for weeks now. And how's that worked out? I'm so glad you agree, Lord Reddington. I can almost hear Elliot's eyes roll like a bowling ball down the gutter at that comment. Because I was about to say we just call it for today and try again tomorrow, not like we won't have the time. You mean for the last warm day? Wasn't there something going on in town for the festivities? Emily nods along before showing the promotional flyer on her phone. Oh no, Emily Chest. Can I interact with... Oh, I was gonna say, can I interact with the phone? Just Dev be there, like, scrolling up and down her phone, and no one gives a fuck. Downtown Amberfield. House of Oddities. How is Emily gonna ride a roller coaster? That's... a thunk. Right, my family probably helped fund that. Never been to one before. You've never been? Theo seems horrified at the thought. Haven't you lived here like your whole life? Mostly. Then we gotta go. Elliot rolls his eyes, but doesn't outright refuse either. Could be fun, right? Just a short break before we really put our noses to the grindstone on the game. We, won't actually be doing that, will we? Abigail fearfully grips the beak of her beak, but calms when I shake my head. In that case, I'm always interested in new experiences. Emily shrugs in acceptance of the status quo. Man, I was gonna prestige tonight. Alright, fine. If it sucks, I'll just complain the whole time till someone takes me back to my dorm, though. That goes without saying, I think. Rebecca flips him off with a smirk. You need to give her the middle finger sprite like Fang. Elliot rubs the back of his neck, looking at all of us. Okay, well, we should just all barely fit into my car, I hope. Theo, are you sure you're fine with going? You still look pretty tired. No, I'm sure, man. I'll just find some caffeine when I get there. If you say so. I most certainly do. Come on, let's go. Long neck booba. Who are we shilling for? I don't know. We haven't shilled yet. The writer needs to learn to use semicolons. Can I interact with her chest? You wanted to say that. No. I want to go through her phone. Damn, Emily is stacked. Well, at least it's not like Hold On to Me where she's going to get nerfed. Emily looks like Susie with a comically long neck. No, she looks like the bastard child between Chris and Susie. She's literally a shipping offspring. Can I mess with the fine, please? Wait, what? You mean the phone? Well, you show me a phone in these games and you gotta interact with them. Like, Wani did it first, you know? And then we just built off of that. Anyways, hang on a moment, Dev. What's wrong? So along with the last batch of equipment we received, I threw in a little something for you too. This is the new banana pie phone. Banana phone. Literally a banana as a phone. Banana pie phone. Full terabyte of storage. Wait, really? Elliot, you didn't have to do that. Yes, I did. Yeah, I've had this drone since my freshman year of high school. Never had a problem since. Might as well be a prehistoric in tech years. Besides, didn't you say that you have to charge it 5 times a day? And if it turns off, it takes like an hour to start up? Think of it as an investment into your communication capabilities. A good manager needs reliable and efficient communication now. Guess there's no arguing with that. Even if Becca would probably take the chance to espouse the greatness of drone over... Wait. Oh, I get it. What is it? Instead of Android, it's drone. Greatness of drone over Python if she were here right now. Exactly. You can set it up on... Wait. You can set it up on the ride. Let's get moving, shall we? Drink. Stowage. I thought Snoot allowed you to scroll through a phone. Maybe. I know Wani did. No, I don't think Snoot really did let you scroll through a phone. It narrated the phone texts, I believe. It'll happen to the viewership. It went from 28 to 13. Someone's probably botting, maybe? I don't know why you'd want to bot my channel. Emily's chest was too much. Half of the viewers got heart attacks. And left their fucking... left their YouTube running? Okay. Like Orchids, No Mercy, and Killer Instinct. I don't know. Elliot makes sure to lock up the shack as we leave. Whatever may have happened to those guys that crashed our cleanup, there luckily haven't been any break-in attempts or vandalism since then. Elliot leads us towards an SUV in the nearby parking lot, causing Rebecca to snicker. Oh boy, did Mommy and Daddy cheap out on you with this thing? I'll have you know, Rebecca, that this car was entirely my own. I bought it with my own money after a lot of work. Impressive. Summer job? You could say that. I day traded my birthday money and quintupled the profits. Yeah, that's work. Just putting it into stocks. Work. A portion of that got me this old girl. She's reliable and that's what matters. Oh, neat. You almost forget when talking to Elliot that he's super rich until he just casually drops lines like that. He seems pretty proud of earning it, even though he could have just easily be daily driving a sports car. We all pile in, and Elliot takes the time to set up the braccio brace for Emily to safely sit up front. Oh, Lord. It never quite occurred to me how long-necked Saurians would fit in cars, but wrapping their necks up was not my first guess. You know, Emily just drives with... She has one of those convertible cars, and she just drives with the top down constantly. I could see it. I climb into the back with Theo, leaving the middle seats for the girls. Theo passes out near instantly, flopping onto my shoulders as we sit in the back seat now. You guys think he'll be alright for the festival? Oh, he does this shit all the time. Relax, he'll get a second win. I opt to trust her, even as Theo's rumbling snores rattle my bones with each exhalation. Yes, you could scroll through Fang's phone and snoop. I don't remember. It was jank, though. I doubt they will all fit in a Range Rover. Elliot looks squared. Wait, Cheeto's on the project too. Yeah, that's not new news. I've known that. I think it was in the credits the last time, too. I could tell it was Cheeto. Me too! He just has that style. It's unmistakable. In Snoot Game, it looked jank because it wasn't using any phone framework, just a very long image. I somehow missed it. I don't blame you. There is like a hive of people working on this game. A drive into the town is a quick one, though bumper to bumper traffic drags it out here and there. Elliot even gets frustrated enough that he opts for paid parking, no doubt saving us literal hours with how bustling the streets are right now. The delay gives me some time to swap out my SIM card to the brand new phone Elliot gifted me. I'm sure Theo would be gushing over it if he were lucid right now. Everything transfers pretty seamlessly, including my apps and logins. There's even a couple of bonus games on here. Is that Titanoboa? What is that a reference to? Not Titanfall, right? Why would Titanfall be on a mobile device? I used to waste hours on that as a kid. Alright, gang. This is as close as we're gonna get. Exactly as Rebecca predicted, Theo snaps to life as soon as the car is parked, and he clambers over a flailing Rebecca to exit first. Water gun. Shoot the pickle. Oh no. The pickle festival. The whole street as far as the eye can see is a colorful blur of activity. I've worked as a carny before, but only for small county fairs that pale in comparison to this. Surprising everyone, the festival has an overwhelming theme around pickles. Why on earth that fits the end of summer, I doubt even the organizers know. Everyone seems to be reacting differently. Theo has a childlike wonder in his eye. Rebecca barks at the different vendors to leave her alone, while Abigail is taken in by every single pitch thrown her way. And Emily is meekly trying to avoid all the attention she can. I mean, have you seen Emily's phone? Titan boas are massive prehistoric snakes. Oh, it's a parody of Snake. I should have known. Rick and Morty reference imminent. Oh god. The alarms are blaring. Rich Ryder is a fan of Rick and Morty. Coxgun. I just want to talk to him. I just want to talk. Caught up. How are you doing, Porku? Hey, Fire. Somewhere in Virginia. Chris Chan is absolutely livid. That's true. This is a real thing in Pittsburgh. Crazy. I mean, kind of like how Wisconsin... Somewhere in Wisconsin has, what is it, Burger Fest every year? Which there was one recently. So it kind of tracks. I can believe it. So is it always like this? Yeah, Eli. Awesome, right? Elliot doesn't answer, but he's clearly on a different page entirely as he surveys the festival. Abigail returns to the group, having already purchased a massive rubber pickle hat. Oh, they brought the original pickle back. I thought they were getting rid of this, and they, like, shrank her pickle. Not to be confused with Rose's pickle. I've never been to such a place. It is wonderful. Hell yeah, it is. Theo holds his hand up for a high five, which Abigail is slow to catch, before lightly tapping her hand against his. Theo just seems thrilled that someone else is as pumped up as he is, though. Then he swoons for a moment and has to catch himself from falling. Geez, Theo, walk much? I'm fine. I just got a little staticky there for a second. Emily gestures a drinking motion insistently at him. You're totally right, Em. I could use an energy drink. Emily rapidly shakes her head before pointing to a nearby water fountain, but to no avail. Theo is already slicing his way through the crowd towards a creature energy booth he's likely been eyeballing this entire time. I shrug and gesture for the others to follow after him so that we can all stick together. Elliot forges ahead of all of us to keep an eye on Theo directly, and I lead the rest of our group in their wake. Eventually, we all make it to the other side of the river of bodies. Theo is standing right beside that energy drink booth, and we all watch in amazement as a small crowd forms around the tarot. He punctures can after can with his teeth before draining them in an instant as everyone cheers him on. I would die. I literally had like a fucking heart palpitation panic attack after having like what was it, 2 Red Bulls and a Monster in a day? And there's like the later half of the day. That shit still sticks with me. After a dozen cans lie crumple at his feet, Theo throws both hands into the air victoriously with a loud belch. Elliot looks torn between horrified and proud, while Rebecca hoots in approval. Emily bites her own tongue and looks a little green, no doubt remembering the swill we both tried at our first project meeting. What exactly just happened? Pot Awful also used pickles to troll Alex Stein. Wisconsin has Bratfest and the Mustard Festival. Well, they did have the Burger Fest too. I wouldn't know about Bratfest and Mustard Fest, that stuff. I live under a rock. I had to be invited to the Burger Festival through a friend. And yes, I had a good time. There was talk. Oh god, dinos are just built different. Theo's built different. Next chapter will be Theo in the hospital. He's gonna gain super speed like Fry. He's going to get wait, he already has wings. Theo asked if he could get a free energy drink. The guy at the booth said he could get 12 free if he did the creature energy tachycardia challenge. One waiver sign later, and, well, you saw the result. Couldn't you have just bought him one? Dev, as soon as he heard challenge, there was no helping him. That sounds like Theo, alright. Latero finally walks over to it. No, he doesn't walk over. He vibrates over. He's literally just convulsing over. There's no movement of the feet, only like slight shuffling. Taro finally walks over to us as he shakes off his adoring fans, literally vibrating. Phew, much better, man. The new pickle flavor really hits the spot. It's like drinking carbonated pickle juice. That sounds so disgusting. I have to swallow back a gag at the thought. Did you guys just see that? Yeah, man. You, feeling alright? I feel great. Hey, you know what? We should all do something as a group, you know? Oh, you couldn't pay me to leave you alone right now. I gotta see this final train wreck. Speaking of train wrecks, all you guys have been on a roller coaster? Rebecca, Elliot, and I all nod in affirmation, but neither Abigail nor Emily have before. I know why Emily wouldn't. But, have you ever been on a roller coaster that was thrown up in less than a day? Is that even safe? They don't make you sign a waiver for it, so I'd say so. That doesn't soothe her worries at all. If her expression is any indication, but Theo also doesn't wait for any protest before darting off into the crowd. Come on, it's this way! Elliot sighs, gesturing for all of us to follow. I keep catching glimpses of Theo ahead of us, but just barely. I think we're narrowly catching his after-image. I throw back occasional glances to make sure that the girls are keeping up. Rebecca has little to no issue, literally ducking between taller patrons' legs. Abigail apologizes to every person she passes, regardless if she grazes them or not. And Emily anxiously stumbles along, the crowd thankfully parting as she does. Whose heart is gonna beat faster? He's moving like a vibrating phone on my desk, yeah. He's tapped into the speed force. My boy is about to turn into a pickle. Funniest shit I've ever seen. Yeah, he's going to be a vegetable at this rate. Technically a pickle. With dinos with wings, what's Red Bull's tagline in this universe? Yeah, it's time to get brainstorming. Anyways, when we finally exit the thronging crowd, we gaze upon the towering metal leviathan that is the Skeleton Crusher. Terrifying name aside, it doesn't look any worse than the roller coasters I used to work at. But those were static year-round. Didn't Theo say this thing was put together up in a day? A full cart screams by overhead and is immediately followed by a long drawn-out rattling noise that does not inspire confidence. On second thought, maybe we shouldn't. Yo guys, I know the ride operator. We can hop onto the next car, no problem. Elliot claps a hand on my back. Not to worry, if Theo thought there was any real danger, he wouldn't be pushing for it. He also isn't smart enough to realize that He also isn't smart enough to realize when there is any real danger. That also does little to inspire confidence, especially given Theo's current quantum state of lucidity. Still, I don't want to be a total buzzkill, even if my heart is trying to match Theo's right now, beat for beat. I am not a roller coaster guy. I've gotten peer pressured onto roller coasters before, and the last one I've been on proved that I should not be riding roller coasters because of my chest. I didn't care about the heights and the motions. What hurt was my fucking chest as the fucking wooden roller coaster kept vibrating. Like, that shit fucking hurt. I was done, like, after that. Like, everything was shit the rest of the day. Anyways, we all make our way to the front of the line, getting a few nasty looks our way as we do. We all take our seats in the rickety pickle cart, with my spot being right beside Theo. When the ride operator realizes we have a long neck with us, he pulls out the special snap-on, not unlike what Elliot had for his car. It's a disability! As Emily wraps her neck around it, I can't help but think how much it would look like a broken broom handle, hardly the precision-engineered piece of equipment you'd hope for. After that, the attendant clicks the bar into place, and I think I hear him thank Theo for acing that calculus final last year, but it's hard to be sure with the blood rushing in my ears. Hey, isn't the bar kind of loose for... No. Friggin' Emily. You're not a roller coaster guy, pussy. You can't peer pressure me anymore. I'm beyond that. If you want humans with wings, play Forever Snoot. Oh god. I love the Brachiosaurus character. It reminds me of Susie from Deltarune. I know. Everyone says that. Someone actually invented a coaster that can kill. It's only theoretical, though. Never been built. Isn't that the one that loops gets smaller and smaller and smaller? Why would someone theorize that? Because we live in a society. Fast descent into repeating loops. Yeah, I know. Imagine a Ferris wheel, but lethal. Now, isn't that just called the Zipper? I've been on one of those, dude. I regret going on it. But thankfully, like, the ride was breaking. Like, some nut came off. So they had to stop the ride. And I'm like, if I had to ride that anymore, I would have probably puked. I think it's supposed to keep your blood out of your brain for long enough due to centrifugal force. Great CG. Yeah, I know, right? Ah! The car goes from 0 to 60 in a second, and despite my brain lagging, a scream is forced from my lungs in an instant. I grip onto the wobbly bar in front of me for dear life as we ascend the first drop. Theo pats me on the back, and Elliot just shrugs as I look back at him in terror. Emily's teeth are gritted in unabashed terror, with her curtain-like bangs still somehow obscuring her eyes in spite of the winds this high up. How do you even manage? Abigail is surprisingly calm herself, looking around at the quickly shrinking fairgrounds in wonder. Rebecca, in contrast, is laid back with a satisfied smirk. I think I black out for a second at the peak when I hear a loud metal creak, but the G-force pressing me back in my seat brings me back into the moment. The clackety-clack of the track racing by below us keeps me on edge, around every bend and down every drop. I can't tell if I want to hurl or scream more, but both feelings prevent me from doing either. Each turn feels like the cart is about to topple over, and off the tracks, and each peak feels like we catch several inches off the air of the rails. The fairgrounds pass by in a blur as my adrenaline tries to beat out the ride, and I think I'm just about to black out when the ride finally comes to a stop. Elliot and then Theo have to snap me out of my fugue state. I pry my white-knuckled hands from the rubber safety bar, an indent left in their place. Porku jump scare. Yeah. Hey, I had to match the energy. We live in a society. We do. Spin those till you puked. Well, I didn't puke. Fuck, Pork, you're gonna wake my wife and kid. Sorry. Masterful voice work, if you could call it that. If Emily's head untangles, she's dead. Probably. You hit your head on something. Final Destination roller coaster devlog animation. You just superimpose them into the Final Destination. Is that a pimple? Pimple, yeah, the Pimple Festival. Oh, I have that in my thoughts. Thanks, verbal dyslexia. Is that a pickle blimp? Yes. I'm amazed Abigail's glasses stayed on. My ex lost hers when we rode on the first and got her day ruined. That's gotta suck. Anyways, My legs shake like a newborn deer as I disembark, but after a wavering sigh, I glance back up at the coaster, both of us still in one piece. He's still shaking. Well, that actually wasn't so bad. Hey, Abby, did you lose your hat on the roller coaster? Did I? Oh no! Don't go into the coaster area. Then you'll lose your head. Abigail's head swivels around, looking for her lost green gherkin. My pickle. I think I saw it fly off and hit a kid. Bonk. I don't think he's back up yet. Aside from that, it actually wasn't so bad. Could have fooled me with how much you were screaming like a bitch. I was not screaming like a bitch or otherwise. Well, maybe once. It was about 6 times, actually, by my count. You have an impressive lung capacity, Dev. Yikes, that's a bit embarrassing. It wasn't even that crazy of a ride. I just pictured the whole thing disintegrating into gigantic shrapnel. Clearly, this thing's going to be up to snuff with safety standards. I mean... Thunk. What was that? Whoops, sorry guys. We lose bolts sometimes. Or maybe we ride the coasters ourselves, and we just throw them off to scare people. I'm sure it was just an extra one anyway. Without a care in the world, the attendant walks right back up to his station and tosses the rogue piece of hardware into a bucket filled with dozens of similar bolts. Simultaneously, he barely taps the safety bar before slamming the launch button on his console, sending those poor unfortunates on their own journey through hell. Okay, we should get away from here quickly. So what's next? Oh! We should get a funnel cake. Scratch that. Fried Oreos. Scratch that. We should go play some carnival games. I swear I saw a U-Snoop video that showed you how to win the jug game every single time and 3, 2, 1... Theo suddenly collapses forward and Elliot barely catches him. Oof, fuck, he's gotten fatter. Dev, a little help. I scramble to help him after a second of gawking. I was reading. Rude. Readjusting the unconscious Taro on his shoulder. Rebecca snickers to herself, snapping a picture of the scene with her phone. Alright, I've got him. Sorry about not warning you sooner, but he wasn't long for this world. Coaster just helped speed it up. Will he be okay, Elliot? Please. Theo crashes out a handful of times like this each semester. Just not... Theo crashes out. Like, literal crash out Theo. Where he's just, like, fucking raging. I got used to it long ago, but I should probably get him back to the dorm. Emily retains her composure, finally, and gestures to the rest of us, cocking her head. What's she asking? She's asking if we have to leave now because of the doofus here making bad life choices. Not if you don't want to. In fact, Elliot gestures for me to help support Theo, and once I do, he pulls out his wallet before he slips out a series of platinum cards and holds them out to me. Just for today, since I'll have to play Theo Keeper today, use this and go wild, within reason. Before I can grasp one, though, Rebecca snatches hers from between us and holds it up to the light. The others take theirs more respectfully, offering thanks. Yeah, thanks, Eli. Seems like you're on a streak for being helpful today. Back at the shack, getting us here. This? Right, yeah, it's nothing. Glad to be of use. Hey, Dev, mind helping me a bit? Once I get him to the edge of the festival grounds, I'll be in the clear. Yeah, of course. You guys gonna wait here? The girls all nod, and I take Theo's other shoulder to support him, beginning our trek through the crowds. Luckily, our destination isn't too far away, and most people are nice enough to clear a path. Once we're almost there, Elliot surprises me by asking, getting a drink. Food on a pimple festival would be exquisite. No. What we got? I need to go to Six Flags again. I think I am done with like theme parks like that. I'll go like to a fair or some shit. But I think I'm just too fucking old now. I mean, not to mention the tailbones shit too. I think I'm done with all that wild shit. I think I'd be like dead for life. Going on anything that moves too fast, or just things that move in general that aren't vehicles. Fuck YouTube censorship. What were you saying? Cause I got live chat up. Abigail killing a child is canon. Oh no. Abigail killed a child with a pickle. Oh no. Rosa killing someone with a pickle. The context is entirely different. Actually, I probably shouldn't have brought that up. That's kind of fucking twisted. Oh. Why do you put these thoughts into my head, chat? JuiceTube won't let me say kill in the context of what would happen on Emily. Wait. JuiceTube won't let me say kill in the context of what would happen to Emily on the coaster. Gotcha? Did YouTube give you a warning? Yeah, they got AI YouTube now. Apparently you can ask YouTube what the video is and you get it summed up to you without even having to watch the video now. Oh, that's not right. We have a strict no automatic rule. Wait, what? Now the message just wouldn't appear when I refreshed. YouTube is run by hypersensitive crybabies. It is. I have a bad feeling about this. Elliot really just bleeding cash on this, even for a rich family. I have this gut feeling. Yeah, one of the bad endings is just Elliot going broke. Theme parks the best. I'm old, but I love theme parks. Boss, you killed a child. Amazing. Mission complete, and that's why you're the boss. Like I said, teacups spin as fast as you can until you throw up. Anyways. So, Dev, you want to see this thing? Wait. You want to see this thing through, right? What? The game. Oh, I lost the game, guys. Oh, yeah, I guess. Well, do you want to see it through, or do you guess you want to? Where exactly is this coming from? I want to see it, though. Oh, wait. I want to see it through. Why? Good. I think we're of similar mind. How so? You both know how much work this is gonna... I'm surprised they're not, like, having to drag, they don't have, like, a drag Theo sprite. That would have been more entertaining. We both know how much work this is gonna take to see it through. Maybe even a bit of a sacrifice. Okay. I just want to touch base, you know, to make sure we're on the same page. Yeah, I get you. I really don't. By then, we've reached the edge of the festival, and Elliot repositions his grip on the slumped tarot as I release mine. Make sure to get everyone back safe tonight. And you too. Drive safe, and thanks, Elliot. No problem, and I'm not so worried about my odds. You're the one that's got to wrangle 3 people. Come on, Theo. Use your feet a bit for me. Theo mumbles something back in response, still not out cold even now. Gee, Saurians can be scarily resilient. After bidding those 2 goodbye, I face back towards the mass of people milling about. It's still about mid-afternoon, meaning plenty of daylight ahead of us. I feel my pocket vibrate and pull out my phone to see new text of the group chat. Oh, the phone thing's still broken. We got the cutoff hand right here. I must have fucked it up bad. That's gotta be wild, though, as a phone thing. Like, you can have your background actively your camera. But I see, like, the thing isn't filled in. Okay, where are we? We all split up because you took so long. I was fine with waiting. Emily just points up. That's disappointing. Is that even fair of me? Pickle Rosa is not canon for me. Why did they have to do that to Rosa in Goodbye Volcano High? It just made everything worse. And plus the weird implications that she was she was trans in second grade, yet her family hates her. So what is it? Either she got groomed into it, or her family hates her. Because it can't be both. We have a rule that dialogue lines don't do that thing where they're automatically advanced to the next line. Yeah, that thing. Oh, it's so annoying. Like, I like to read, and I don't know why. I mean, it'd probably be fine if, like, you're reading mentally, but, like, I have to read vocally here. Touch base, second or third. Oh, no. Yeah, we're working on the phone. I thought it was just a thing that happened because I fast-forwarded. That's cutting-edge tech right there. Yeah, film while you're just browsing on your phone. I thought humans were more resilient. Inko drank through lean that Olivia was surprised that he was still alive. But then if you add, carfentanil, then it's all over. Phone doesn't resize for the new model Elliot gave him. Oof. Ripperoni. It's the new iPhone feature. It's not a bug, it's a feature. Newest phone slot for $2,000. Come on, you know why. Yeah, the transing of Rosa, and then the fattening of Stella. I don't know, like, they were pressured into doing that. Like, never bend the knee, no matter who you are. Your vision integrity is more important than what other people think, every single time. What do you mean, Pickle Rosa? I don't know the context. Rosa turned out to be trans in Goodbye Volcano High. So all the Rosa bros just... they had a sad day that day, coping and seething. Rosa bros will never recover from this. We have a rule to not do that, specifically for you and I. Yeah, because we stream. Go home, man. I am home. What are you talking about? Here comes the big reveal. Which girl shall it be? I gotta go get up at 1. Have a good night, man. We'll see you in the VOD. Have a good night, Worthing. That's disappointing. Is that even fair of me? I mean, I kind of expected this outing to be a big group deal, where we could all come together and just have fun as friends rather than as a team instead. Theo and Elliot had to dip early, and I let the group fracture apart and scatter. Under different circumstances, I'd probably just leave myself too, but like Elliot said, I should make sure everyone gets back safe. Man, this day didn't really shape up even close to how I'd hoped. Before I can further spiral, however, I see my DM notification light up. I see texts from both Rebecca and Emily. Yo, do you want to see some freaks? I mean, I'm looking at one right now on my phone. Dev, can you meet me near the game stalls? I don't think we rizzed Abigail enough to get like a text from her, I think. Because I think this is where you choose, maybe? I'm not sure. I think Emily probably has had enough of Rebecca's antics for one day. Which one of them shall I hang out with? Or did they not finish Abigail? Alright, guys. I think you all know. I think you all want Emily. But I'm just gonna ask anyway. Just because I'm nice. And I care about your opinions this once. No, it's all there. Now let's confirm non-canon to Snoot Game. I know. But they still get shit on by it. You still see the pickle memes. And you still see it in the Boru, too. Which is... the Boru's been getting worse and worse, I swear to God. Goodbye, Volcano High devs. Pressured by Sweet Baby Inc. to write weird shit, but making a parody game of it is hate. Yeah, and then they let the fan base pressure them into making more diverse representations for the games. I don't know. Why do you need a dino to represent you, man? What about the humans, huh? I did not touch Goodbye Volcano High, so I revel in my ignorance. I have that streamed if you want to watch it. No choices for my girl, Abby. Looks like it's based on who you clean with. Maybe. I could see that. I could see that for sure. Emily, Rebecca. The shack scene in Chapter 5 is designed to bring the love interest routes down to 2. Gotcha! I got the Abigail option. Emily. So we get Emily. Everyone's full support for Emily. I feel so heckin' representation did. Literally me. Alright, Emily. We'll come back. This might be a nice opportunity to get to know Emily better. I enjoy it hanging out with her. Sure, I'll be there. Oh no! Oh no, we got cock blocked. Sure, I'll be there in a sec. Just literally ripped from existence. Oh, Dev. Ignore. No, there was text. This might be a nice opportunity to get to know Emily better. I enjoy hanging out with her. Finding the area she's talking about is harder than expected. Yep, phone is sure broke. It was a tough choice for me between Emily and Abigail, but Abby won. Just ignore. Emily route was a trap to run format C on your PC. Probably. Damn it, Emily, I trusted you. You think just looking for the games and lights... Wait, just looking for the games and light... You'd think just looking for Emily's neck. Where I spent a good few minutes around some stalls with arcade cabinets before spotting the section she meant. It's an alley filled to the gills with classic carnival games. Before I forget, I fire off a text to Rebecca, letting them know I'll be hanging with Emily. Oh no, Rebecca's a they them? Oh no. Once there, Emily... Wait, was that just a Rebecca or... Yeah, it's just a Rebecca, not to Abigail, so Rebecca's a they them. Just on the spot, she decided. Once there, Emily is easily to spot amongst the significantly shorter crowd. Her shoulders still tower over most people's heads. As I walk up to her, though, I can't help but feel off. She's frowning and shifting back and forth as she swivels her head around, most likely looking for me. When she spots me, she frantically waves me over. Hey Emily, you good? She shakes her head vehemently, crossing her arms, head still darting around nervously. Oh no. The shy dino girl. I enjoy hanging out with Emily because she's not a tsundere bitch. Are you? Is it just too many people? Emily nods once, huffing a stifled breath from her nostrils. Never seen her so worked up. Even those times getting called out by Hawthorne only had her a little stressed, but right now she looks downright scared. Hey, I know it's a lot of people. Honestly, it's a bit too much for me too. My words seem to bring her back to the moment, though she still frowns as she stares at me. But I'm here now, yeah? It's just two friends hanging out in a festival. Not as bad as being alone in a crowd, right? Emily takes in a shaky breath to recompose herself before returning to neutral and nodding to me hesitantly. Let's just focus on having a good time. Like, what did you want to show me over here? Emily shakes her head to the ground. Emily shakes her head to the ground to ground herself and gestures to the surrounding game stalls. Can't remember the last time I played a carnival game, actually. Anything in particular you wanted to try? Emily places her hand to her chin, contemplatively before honing in on one booth in particular. She looks back at She looks back to me as she points at it as if for confirmation. I'm stroking the fuck out. That just means it's time to drink. Here, let me reposition myself so my tailbone's not screaming too. That'd probably help boatloads. Alright. Hey, I'm down for anything. If you want to play it, let's go. She waves her head back and forth excitedly, beaming before leading the way. Only once we arrive do we realize it's a shooting... Oh no, the school snooter! Emily, what are you trying to tell me? Emily insists that I try first, as there's only one seat open. Oh no, she's looking for a school snooting partner. The attendant, a guy who looks like he'd rather be anywhere else, steps over. He talks in a flat voice like he's said this 1,000 times. Near perfect score for a prize. Double point pickles are rare. Hit the negative ones and you're screwed. I pick up the pellet gun. It's lighter than I expected. No recoil, tiny pellets. How hard can it be? I line up the first shot. The sight hovering over a spinning pickle. I pull the trigger. The pellet zips out, but the pickle doesn't fall. So wouldn't this mean... I could see, like, Emily trying to be a hunter, but, like, at that size. That's gotta be pretty difficult. Like, you'd have to have, like, a huge fucking neck warmer of just camo. We need a Hunter Emily sprite. Along with the camo neck warmer. I'll try again, and again. Every shot misses. By the time I'm out of ammo, I have only knocked down 3 pickles. No, better luck next time. Well, her hair does cover her eyes. Sorry, Rebecca, but if the choice is between you and somebody else, I'm going to choose somebody else. Carnival games, the purest form of scams. That's true. Imagine the pickle you're going to shoot is Rebecca. Hey, Microme Lancer. Gonna be the Clad to her Bonnie. Pellet gun sign says water gun. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I huff at that a bit, standing for Emily to take her turn. She declines to take a seat, and once the gun is reloaded, downs the sights brazenly. Predictably, stray shots fly out this way and that, and she ends up doing about as well as I had on my run. Okay, so she's not a hunter. Why would she want to do the guns then? She finishes only having knocked down one more target than me. Looks like we aren't too good at this one. Let's go, Em. Emily quickly pays for another round, stopping me in my tracks, and she begins inspecting the pistol, fiddling with the sight. Uh-oh, uh-oh, she knows. She knows. She's got gun smarts. The attendant starts to look a little nervous and almost says something several times before she levels the gun back down range. Ooh. Oh no, Emily chest once again. You can never avoid it. Wanted, dead or alive. Her first shot pings off of one of the targets. No knockdown. She exhales steadily, shifting her head a bit. To aim more carefully, the second shot hits right on target with a resonant ping. Yeah, Emily hunts, doesn't she? Every shot after this hits right on target, pickle after pickle, falling with each trigger pull. When it's finally run dry, she places the pistol onto the counter with a pretty smug grin. The attendant stares, his mouth hanging open. Behind us, a small crowd has gathered, murmuring as they watch. Did you see that? What'd she do to the sight? Should we be doing that? Emily is suddenly all too aware of the eyes on her, and she tries unsuccessfully to shrink from the crowd's sight. The attendant shakes his head, muttering under his breath. Alright, pick your pies and get the hell away from here. Damn kid's ruining my booth. Emily nervously inspects the prize on the wall Before pointing one out, it's a long-armed monkey with Velcro hands, clearly meant to wrap around and hold on to something. Of course she'd pick the monkey. This is implying something. Foreshadowing the E1 Emily route. Oh boy, wouldn't that be something? Emily does the Turkish Olympic shooter. It's a stereotype that some autistic people are gun nuts. Well, Emily's also a farmer, so that means, like, I wouldn't doubt her being, like, a hunter, too, during the season. She likes guns, simple as. Damn, stream's getting harder to keep up with now that I joined swim. Oh, you mean swimming? That's alright. Isn't Emily gonna... She is a farmer, I think. I wonder if E1 Emily is just her shooting and killing Dev. That'd be wild. Emily is a biathlon champion. Emily likes monkeys. Interesting. Bad and Emily seems more likely to hurt herself than others. Maybe. Reject dinosaurs. Return to monkey. Oh, hold on to me reference? Hold on to something? Yeah, she puts it on, then writes down, hold on to me. But there's triple meta humor for you. Emily immediately snatches it before holding it up in a mute plea for help. It only takes me a second to realize what she wants, so I help her, placing it comfortably onto her neck. Before I even finished, Emily excitedly points at yet another booth, and we're on to the next. This time, it's a milk jug game where the goal is to knock the stacked bottles down. Like last time, I go first, more confident in my ability this time. We're given 3 balls to knock the stack down with different prize tiers for the layers we're able to topple. The balls themselves are best described as weighty, leathery hacky sacks. I reel back my arm as far as I can and throw my first ball dead center to the stack and watch it as it harmlessly slaps against the bottles, not moving them a centimeter. Wait, seriously? The second I throw at the very top bottle with the exact same result. Are they weighted? Weighted with pickles. Looking at other Saurian patrons struggling just as much as I am, that may not be far off. They may be even glued down or magnetic for all I know. My last attempt plays out exactly like the first, and I find myself crossing my arms, glaring at the attendant who merely laughs at my failure. Hey, Em, I don't think we should even bother with this one. Oh boy. No chest this time, we avoided it. I like how they look like rocks. It makes me think of the Fooly Cooly gif. Emily, however, has already purchased her play and weighs the hacky sack in her hand as she gauges the bottle stack. It's the meme. After a moment, she slowly pulls back her arm before firing a charge directly at the bottom middle bottle. Oh, that pose. They all topple and scatter in a crack of thunder. I'll see what chat's got. Emily got Nua. And me, Lee. Oh no, it's a triple reference. Coincidence? I think not. I want to avoid putting too much meta humor in the game. I was pretty decent at these ball jug games. I was hoping the monkey would be on the sprite. Yeah, me too. Emily, I'm not a ball thrower. I'm a spear chucker. Oh no. Is that why she got the monkey? Trick is to hint the center. Suck, brick kid. Destroys jar, spraying glass onto the attendant. Emily put a hole through the wall. Now we're getting the Vegeta punching meme. We can stop memeing, boys. Destroys jar, spraying glass onto the attendant. Again. Pink fast chuckle nuts. I find myself cheering along with the rest of the disenfranchised patrons as a bashful Emily squirms at the attention she seems to... Wait. I find myself cheering along with the rest of the disenfranchised patrons as a bashful Emily squirms at the attention. She seems to relax a bit when I flash her a smile and thumbs up, though she still tries her best to avoid the random praise of other players. Much like the last Carney's reaction, Emily is told to grab a prize and skedaddle. This time she points to me, though. You want me to choose? No, I'm her prize! I'm her prize, buddy. She nods affirmatively. I survey the selection of kitschy baubles and stuffies, finally landing on a simple plastic tiara. I hold it up towards a confused Emily. You know, like a crown for your victory, or, close enough to a crown? Oh no! Oh, it is wholesome. Emily truly is the queen. She purses her lips for a moment before cracking a smile and lowering her head for me to place it. When it's atop her head, Emily touches a hand to the ornament, grinning. It seems like her thirst for victory still hasn't been quenched yet, as she quickly points to another game. Oh, and it's not on the sprite! Come on now! That should have been an easy just fucking Photoshop. This time it's the classic test of strength with the Carney loudly challenging passerbys. Judging by the lack of interest, I'd guess this one's just as rigged as the others, if not more so. Come on, come all, and test your strength. Hit the paddle and ring the bell and win the big prize. Hey, can she try? Absolutely, wow. You are quite the big one. Is that a problem? No, not at all. Let me just get a mallet more fitted to her size. Here you go, have at it. I watch as the Carney chooses from a row of mallets, clearly choosing the one at the far end. He hands it to me first, and I notice how the plastic mallet feels. How the plastic mallet feels hollow and has a rubber hammerhead. When I hand it off to Emily, she manipulates the whole thing one-handed as if it were as light as a feather. She seemingly tests the whole thing, grasping every bit of it and even banging the head into her hand. Emily looks at me with a coy smirk, and I can only imagine she's winking as she does. Then she raises her head as high as it can go, cracking every vertebrae up to its length, like an entire bag of popcorn, cooking in an instant. The sound rings out so clearly that a brief hush seems to fall all over the fairgrounds before resuming. She's gonna use her fucking mouth for this. I rub at my own neck, suddenly itchy all over and a little queasy. Carney is just as unsettled by the gesture as Emily walks up to the target. She reels the mallet high into the air with one hand before... Oh, it's just using her... I thought she was just going to use her whole fucking neck and just slam it down, you know? I feel like that would have had more force than her hand, but what do I know? Before raining it down upon the target. There it goes. The sound of the mallet snapping in two is immediately followed by a triumphant ring. The Carney races over and yanks the splintered mallet away from her. Hey, you broke my mallet. You're gonna have to pay for that. Wait a second, she just swung the mallet like you're supposed to. You're the one that gave her a cheap plastic mallet. You're not trying to scam us, are you? Shh! Keep your voice down, kid. The Carney darts his eyes this way and that at the... Wait. The Carney darts his eyes this way and that at the cheering passerby before wildly exclaiming, "Of course you're entitled to a prize, good sir. Simply choose what you'd like. And then get the hell out of here." Chat's going. The prize will be on Emily. We just didn't have them out. We just didn't have them ready. Oh, okay. Can't wait. Pick up Brachio to even things out. My queen. Dev simping for Queen Emily, as he should. She is a pretty princess. Wait, hold on. Go back to the... Oh yeah, she does have the crown up there. I had to make sure. But, where Monkey? Where Monkey? Where the monkey at? This is really cute. It got sucked into her hair. No, she's got the... Well, in this one, she's got the crown. She just absorbed it for more power. Inside her hair is in a dimension, yeah. What's... Hold on. I gotta scroll down. That's not what I wanted to do. Hold on. Once I was little, we were driving behind this caravan of a moving carnival, and the tester strength mallet fell off because of a pothole. Yeah, we picked it up. I think we still have it somewhere. Oof. Like how the background says gun fun. Pickle nickel. Uh-oh. I'm reading the background. Does it say tickle pickle nickel? Oh no. Emily ASMR. She just breathes. POV Hitchcock 45. What? I gotta not read the chicken nugget messages. Left 4 Dead 2 Dark Carnival reference. The dynamic poses on the drawings are real nice. Yeah. Monkey flew off because of the shock wave. What? A tickle pickle booth. Oh no. Oh no. We're not that kind of carnival. Ugh. I'm getting snotty again. Even though I have, like, hydration with me. Damn, I can't believe we're, like, 2 hours in. Emily and I can't help but laugh at our 3 for 3 beating of rigged games. She even grown accustomed to the praise and sheepishly accepts some rando's high five before quickly choosing a pudgy owl stuffed animal that she hugs as she walks. After she claims her prize, Emily points to me and gestures around with a head tilt. Taking a look back down the alley of games, I figured we've beat more than enough impossible odds for one day. Nah, I think I'm all gamed out for today. Taking a look back down the alley of games, I figured we've beaten more than... Wait. Why did it go back? Hold on. Dev. It's mostly the same dialogue. Like, you go look in the history. It's not me. It's not me just fucking around with it. Oh boy. But something else did catch my eye earlier, and especially now. It seems like a fun idea. Gun fun. What was that? Love the pickle. Love the pickle. I like how everyone's just so tiny. How about that? Emily's head follows my finger to a caricature drawing booth. She scrunches her snout in hesitation for a moment. It almost looks like she's about to decline before she turns back to me. A smile breaking out on her face, and she nods. Sweet, I've never had one of these done of me before. Have you? Oh no, the artist is going to get a caricature of herself. Watch, they're going to make her neck like really skinny and her head really huge. They're going to make her chest huge and then put her on toothpick legs. Emily inspects the art as we make our way to the luckily patronless booth. The pieces on display range from downright hideous to quaint captures of real people, and I catch the artist wordlessly sizing us up. Oh boy. We got like Twilight Sparklebeak over here. I try to keep my voice down as I speak to her, with Emily only a few feet away. Or hey, we'd like a caricature done, but could you maybe go easy on us? The artist holds up a hand before I can finish. I've already visualized it. I already see both of you, exactly as you are in the true worlds. The true world. Oh yes, the merge! You see, in Chris Chan's world, you guys kind of look like this. And she just scribbles down, like, Chris Chan-styled scribbles of them. Oh yes, the world we're in now is a gnosis illusion after a meteor struck the prime planet and merged several parallel dimensions together. It's literally Chris Chan. Oh no. Oh no. I see. In any case, please take a seat and I'll get started. This woman is certainly interesting, but her exhibited work speaks for itself. So I guess I can accept her different worldview. I just hope she isn't too mean with the drawing. The last thing I want is for Emily to feel self-conscious over a fun little drawing. Oh boy. We don't tickle pickles in my chat. Don't do that. It's been fixed. Yeah, the line is there twice. Sequel to Gun Fun. Bomb Entertainment. Is love the pickle like loving a single pickle? Yeah, you just get to make out with like a pickle. But if you do anything past that, you're getting kicked out for indecency. Do not. I'm gonna stop. I've already made a fool of myself with fucking shit. Fucked up shit. Caricature is just a bald monkey. Is this chapter decisive on a love interest? Godru, the day that I eat another damn pizza. I've had 2 dozen from a leftover job at a concert. Act 3 of the chapter is... Immediately adds a symbolic Emily +1. At this point, Emily route is locked. I get it. Makes sense. Oh, chat, please. She looks like First Pass Stella from Beta Goodbye Volcano High. Yeah, it wasn't meant to be a Christian reference, but I refuse to let them change it. Well, who made it then? Who unintentionally put this out there? Drawing people in Christian style is a gig, would be a moneymaker, yeah? A Christian joke in a snoot game. Why am I not shocked? Beta Stella. That was the inspiration. Huh. Alright. Emily and I sit down and prepare for our likeness to be captured. Come on, get a little closer together. I'm sure he won't bite. May crush you a little, but that's besides the point. Oh no! Mistaking Emily as a dude? What? My cheeks heaved up at that comment, and I wordlessly scoot my seat a few inches towards Emily. I can tell she isn't happy with the comment, though, and forcibly tugs her frown back into a neutral expression with a sigh. Neither of us can see the work as it's completed, which only adds to my nerves. Damn it, why did I choose this of all things? For better or for worse, I don't have much time to regret it before she's finished. Oh boy, here we go. Done. Are you prepared to see your souls laid bare? I exchange a look with Emily, her poker face hiding any potential anxiety quite well. I swallow the lump in my throat, turning back to nod at the artist. Fucking Dev. Dev looks like an old man. They've put 40 years on him. Emily just looks like Emily. Sophia. It's actually extremely faithful to reality, though something about Emily feels more soft-edged. It's undoubtedly Emily, though it may be a bit more simplified than the real thing. In my case, the artist did me a favor in defining my features beyond their normal bounds. My eyes and lips are extremely defined, curled into a smirk. So this is us, as you were in your previous true world. Right. If you'd like to read more, just go to my blog. Oh, go to my Twitter page, where I keep arguing about Sonic having blue arms. After accepting a business card from the woman, I glance at Emily to get her reaction. She quietly snickers to herself before turning to me, outlining her jaw and pointing to me. Yeah, haha, she made me look like a male model. Though, does the head look a little small to you? Emily shrugs, still quietly laughing at my expense. Well, she definitely didn't make me nearly as pretty as you. Was that a quick blush? No, I'm going back. Nice. Her laugh stifles for a second, a tinge of embarrassment appearing and disappearing in a flash. Maybe that was a bit forward. Wait a minute. Hold on. Go back. Where's the crown? The crown disappeared. Now that I think about it, where'd the crown go? Where monkey? Wait, we need to put this one back in the oven, guys. Okay, oh, wait. I went too... I forgot. Turn that off. Okay. After I quickly pay for the canvas, I gesture it towards Emily. It says she holds it up in her hand in response, noting something down. You can keep it. I have all these. She gestures to her stuffed animal haul. Right. Sounds like a deal then. Oh boy. I painted the truth, my truth. Sonichu medallion be upon ye. That smile, that damn smile. You know what would have been even funnier? Well, I don't... It'd be too much meta humor. Well, I guess it was trying... Hold on, let me save this. I want to go back. Because is that supposed to be like a... I need to go back to the picture. Oh, it's almost like the Roblox smirk. Okay, actually I could just load. There. Yeah, Roblox man face detected. That's what I was saying, it's almost there. Dev looks like he's dying inside. Sophia as in wisdom, that would go with the whole Genosis thing. Dev with the no, I don't think I will face. His ears are fucking big. Ryan Gosling Dev. Releasing an unfinished chapter. Like, this is so unacceptable. Pork hyper autistically aware of anything about his dino waifu. Well, someone's gotta be. So the artist is just Stella, but even more into the occult. Font when Emily speaks should be the faux handwritten, I guess. The Roblox man face. Dear God, I can see it. Yeah. Anyways. We both seem to be at the end of our social battery by now, and we find ourselves walking to the outskirts of the festival grounds to get away from the crowds. The sun's getting low when we finally come to a stop and take a seat on the low concrete barrier. We sit in silence for a while before Emily jots a note down. I had a lot of fun, Dev. Thanks. No problem. I'm also sorry. That causes me to double take. What? Why? What'd you have to be sorry for? All you did was watch me win games I wanted to play. Frowny face. Well, yeah, but I was never much good at these games, and it was pretty fun watching you hand those carnies their cheating butts. Emily blushes, trying to hide her smile. Oh. Besides, it was nice to see you having fun. I haven't really seen that before, and you usually seem pretty down. Yeah, and I almost let that ruin today, too. No, you didn't. You were just overwhelmed. It happens to all of us. Even you? Of course, especially me. You know, when Elliot had to take Theo home, I almost wanted to call the whole day off. Suddenly, I was surrounded by a bunch of strangers, and all my friends were scattered to the wind. But you know what? I'm glad I didn't, or this wouldn't have happened. I'm glad too, smiley face. There's a long ensuing silence, both of us just approaching each other's appreciating each other's company. Crickets begin to chirp to life all around us when I think of a burning question. Hey, Emily. Why'd you join the project in the first place? Oh no, they're gonna kiss. It's zooming in. She squirms at the question for a moment before methodically writing out her answer. I wanted to see if I could actually create something meaningful. People keep saying I'm good at art, but I don't really believe that myself. I just feel lost sometimes. So I thought maybe I should try, just for myself. I knew she had doubts about her work, but that's news. But that's news. If someone like Emily doubts what she can contribute, the odds aren't good for me. I know that sounds dumb. No, I get it. Probably more than you think, and we're all glad you did join. We both sit silently for a moment, but after a few minutes, she holds up another note to catch my attention. What will we do for the game? I don't know. I'm open for any suggestions. The only thing I think we should stick with is a Metroidvania. I know we were all doubting it earlier, but we can't keep second-guessing ourselves. What's your preference? Emily brings out her notebook, flipping through the entire thing back and forth before coming to rest on the desired page. It's filled to the brim with a myriad of sketches of an alien jungle setting in a pristine technology. Based on the style and character designs, Emily seems to be partial to the escape from a hostile world setting. All the designs have an amazing retro-futurism look, like how everyone in the 60s thought the future would be. The sketches, as always with her, are meticulous and well thought out. Several notes in the margin points to key details on designs, explaining their potential narrative or gameplay relevance. I'm starting to stroke out again, guys. Kiss already, yeah. Hi, I'm Chris Hansen. Please take a seat. I need to be Dev right now. It should be me, not him. So this combo changes depending on which genre you choose in Chapter 4. All of them good, of course. Alright. The contrast of sleek retro-future tech designs against the bizarre alien flora and fauna somehow fits perfectly, yet sells the idea that the player is dangerously out of place. Alongside the pristine designs, Emily has even made several iterations of rustling and disintegrating variants that would dot the player's playable world. When did you even make these? Thinking back on our last few math periods, I haven't seen her working on anything even close to these. I shift the notebook between us to let her write. At night, well, they're amazing, and I can't even think of another game that looks close to this. I can always rework them. That's not exactly what I mean. In fact, I think this is it. Emily shakes her head violently. They aren't good enough. Isn't that my decision as the final team vote? So if I vote for this setting and these designs, then that means they are good enough. Emily sighs and stares at me, but doesn't write anything else. I mean it when I say I mean it when I say that these are some of the most amazing, not good enough sketches I've ever seen. And you've seen how well I can draw. If these really are what you made absent-mindedly while doodling, I can't wait to see what the final product will look like. Emily is quiet for a long while after that, simply fidgeting with the notebook and pen in hand. Suddenly, dozens of high-pitched whistles are followed by illuminating blasts of color far above us. We're both captivated instantly, turning our gazes skyward as rockets continue firing off. The smell of gunpowder filters through the air and into each breath we take. The night sky is painted in bands of color and punctuated with crackling phosphorescent bursts that shock us in both. I'm stroking out, guys. I apologize. That shock us both into silence. I didn't even know we could expect a fireworks show, but it's a nice end to cap the night. It doesn't help that my nostrils are half clogged too. No, I'm looking at this. It gets brighter. Nice. Nice CG. Nice animated CG. No kiss during the zoomed in portion. The mood is ruined, yeah. 39 viewers. You should have seen when I first did, what was it? Wani. I think we even hit 200 at one time, which was nuts. Then I think a lot of them got filtered through the Coda streams because I got tired of, like, people talking in different languages, starting shit with each other. And I'm like, I put down the rule, no more language shit. You just speak English here. Because I want, no one's going to be able to mod that shit. And I'm also not going to understand you. A light tapping on my shoulder rouses me from the display, and I look back at a smiling Emily who has her notebook held up. Wait, she's talking! She's talking!
If you think so, Dev, I'll trust you.
I know so, Emily. Honestly, I'm feeling a lot better about our direction after today. So thanks. Emily nods bashfully, and we both return our attention to the fireworks show above. Impressively enough, the final series of bursts explode into what does roughly look like a gargantuan pickle. Damn, Amberfield takes the preserved cucumber seriously. Pork gets a stroke while reading the funny long neck GFVN, yeah. It comes with the territory of being me. Sorry, I never was good at reading in school. I mean, I read, but I read in my head. When I read verbally, I come out looking brain dead. That's essentially it. So you're doing all 3 routes tonight. I don't know about tonight. I'm feeling the beginnings of Taco Tuesday, so we might finish Emily. We'll push this maybe to Wednesday. Maybe it depends on what the guys want to do with Helldivers. I know Joker's wanting to get back into it, and I think he might reel Blaze into doing it, and it gives me the perfect reason to jump in and hang out with them again, because they like to be in their own world, and my world is definitely not completely compatible with theirs. Thus is the spirit of, or the struggle of friendship, really, is getting to hang out with people whose interests don't really match yours, you know? Pork started mass-supporting chat during the Coda streams. That's essentially what happened. Is she supposed to be talking, or did a dev forgot to use the right text? Probably. Pork giving us his best Emily impression. Well, she's supposed to talk like she needs a throat drop. The hell happened in the Coda streams? Drama broke out. People were insulting each other. I had to end the stream early because, like, I was not having it. Can't believe the script has a gargantuan pickle in it. Makes sense in this moment for her to speak aloud. That's true. Once it's finished, only the swan song of the night's final reveries can be heard across the park. Emily and I meet the others at the entrance, and we all make our way to one of the last buses of the night. Abigail is quick to show off all the memorabilia she bought when she sees Emily has her own prizes, while Rebecca simply rolls her eyes at the two. What did Rebecca even do? Steal stuff? And even though Emily is a little timid as I bring it up, both Abigail and Rebecca are more than down with the direction we decided on for the game. I nudge Emily in a wordless vote of confidence, which she beams back at. She sketches the whole way back to the campus, expanding upon existing designs and even starting a few new ones with our course now set. I walk the girls to their dorm and split off from there. Before she skips up the steps, Emily takes the Velcro hand monkey off of her neck and gives it to me. I accept it with a smile, and she gives me a final wave and lays her head on her hands, at which point I wish her a good night too. I butchered that as well. No kiss. Not even a handhold. Not even a hug. Oh boy. The day didn't exactly shape up as expected. Maybe it turned out better. I had fun, and we've got a setting for the game pinned down now. I'd say that beats my previous expectation in spades. It was really nice to hang and talk with Emily too. I think I get her a little more after today. And I'm definitely happy to call her a friend. After a quick shower, I returned to a new text from Emily. Oh no, we're in the void. We got out of the shower and we're in the void. Rebecca's staying up to play games. What emoji is that? I can't see that from my TV, man. I have to zoom in with my phone. Oh, it's the eyes with no mouth. I'll send you the new design when she passes out. Well, okay. Try not to stay up too late. Emily needs that voice box chain smokers use. I used to be able to do that voice, but I haven't done it in so long. I'd probably embarrass myself to attempt it now. I don't usually have the privacy, like these walls are so thin. But then again, I make an ass of myself on stream on the daily, so I'm just surprised I never got any noise complaints. Technically, Olivia should sound like they too from my sources. I like Olivia's voices. Don't Wani hugged that gator too when. Pretty sure she sounded like she chain smokes 20 packs a day. Caveman on is still working on exit. Yeah, that sucks though. There's no love for the Snoot-verse anymore. Another Snoot-verse game in secret? I don't know. I don't know if they like the fans they've made, seeing as Reddit really likes to co-opt the Snoot-verse. I could feel their pain. They create something, and then the wrong people like it, and you just don't have the same passion as you did once before. And I'm sure the same shit's gonna happen with Exit as well. But at least I could be thankful it happened. Because where would we be if it didn't? Old phone's back. I doubt Caveman on will ever do a dino-based VN again. Yeah, I'm with you on that. How have I not heard about Exit? Well, I don't know. I streamed it. Snoot-verse is going to be oversaturated anyway. That's true. You got all these projects and mods. Everyone really just... Sorry, my nose is just clogging. Everyone wants a piece of that dino pie now that Snoot's been out. But, I don't know. I can rant about that later. Yeah, I was going to say, oversaturated. Everyone wants the piece of the pie that's so niche in the beginning. But then again, Reddit's making it popular, I suppose. So it's all Redditors advertising to fellow Redditors at the end of the day. Whereas Snoot was a shitpost. Sugar Rush. We didn't even get bonus chapters for Wani. Never get it. To be fair, Plebit ruins every fandom. That's true. Dude, I'm gonna be turning into Darkside Phil with this fucking snot in my nose, dude. I refuse to snort. I'd rather die. The only way you'd see me snort is if I'm laughing to death, dude. As for myself, I don't even see if she responds before my bed engulfs me in the Sandman's embrace. Let me guess, ends. Yeah, it ended. Why did I just hang up myself at like the last dialogue? Truly, I have streamer's luck. Don't forget D Dinosaur with double D's. Well, that wasn't Snoot-verse. I don't think that had anything to do with Snoot or... Like, I think that just came out of the blue. Just like Dino Punk came out after Snoop, but that literally was not inspired by it. The thing barely acted like a VN anyways. Dino Punk really does not like save scumming, and that's why I refuse to play it. With D Dinosaur, that game, the ending kind of sucked. That game was really more about the journey than the destination. Man, Reddit simply can't let anyone have anything good. Redditards and wokes, yeah. It's not, but it's sure on the rise of the Homofa Dino games, true. I did nothing wrong. I did everything correct. Dark side pork. I rarely, when I know I've done something good, I'm like, yeah, that I'll blame the game. But at least I can admit I suck half the time. Also, I don't beg enough. Don't worry, I'm going to be president and ban Reddit and 4chan. Why also 4chan? I mean, current 4chan's kind of bad because it got retified. Definitely got sold out. Eventually, we gotta move on from the Snoopverse. I wonder what's next. Well, I mean, you guys are making a bunch of mods. I don't know. I mean, I hate the state of Snoopverse, but I realize what my channel is, and you know what? As much as I hate it, I love doing this. That I can admit to. I love going through these, even if I don't exactly agree with where they're coming from. I love it. I can appreciate it, you know, in a weird sense, you know. Oh, wait. Don't ban Reddit, they'll spread. Reddit is their prison. Then why are they on Twitter? I still have more mod ideas even after Sabik and I finish our current projects. Yeah, to me, you are my caveman on now. I'm banking on you guys. Oh, where are we? 2 hours and basically 20 minutes in. My gut is just bloated. There's probably enough content for another stream of this, right? I mean, I don't even... we've done Snoot streams for way less. Looking at, what is it, Trent and Caden mod. That was like literally 15 minutes and it was over. So yeah, maybe, if I can't fit in Wednesday, and depending on how my appointment goes Thursday, maybe I'll look forward to Friday. Because Thursday's the whole consultation of the tailbone shit. And I don't know what kind of mood I'll be after that. Or what the fucking judgment's going to be on that one. We'll have to see. Let Tumblr serve as an example. They broke containment and look what happened. Yeah, now they're everywhere. I mean, they were bound to be everywhere eventually. I still have plans for teaching myself on modding Snoop, but my dumb lazy ass won't let me. Cheeto slop. Oh god. The Cheeto slop. Oh. The origins of the Snoopverse felt like a planets aligning kind of thing. It's going to be a while before something like that happens again. And it's going to happen with like something like completely unexpected. Like no one expected the Dino game, dude. No one. And now it's like eventually turning into like fucking My Little Pony shit with like the retification of it all, which sucks. Like, I remember someone on fucking 4chan saying it was like, oh, this is just My Little Pony for, like, people who aren't predators. And I'm like, oh boy, it's going to come true, isn't it? Because I can kind of see it. And then Reddit took full hold of it. So new update gets the Porku badass seal of approval. I mean, yeah, I like Devlog, but it's just I don't like where Devlog comes from, you know? Like I said, I love doing this, but I just hate the intentions, you know? It's just my hell. Perfectly suited for me. We've got 2 more girls today. You can make a stream of that. Yeah, we're shooting for Friday. If, either Wednesday or Friday, depending on what the guys want to do with Helldivers. You Angry Joe reference? Did I say something like that? Oh, wait, the badass seal of approval. Yeah, that... Man, Angry Joe has not been good for years. Insert Black Ops 3 Dr. Monty meme. I don't know Black Ops 3 that well. I'm gonna stick around the Snootverse while I still find doing art for it rewarding and fulfilling. Yeah. I mean, if you're a creative in the Snootverse, the world's limitless, really. I mean, just look at, we're going to, at this rate, we're going to have Dino projects mass-produced. I mean, even if you don't have talent, there's AI out there, dude. It's gonna be limitless. There's gonna be people doing anything, man. And that's what's scary. But Snoot Game was made out of hate. It was a shitpost. And transphobia. It was a shitpost. I can't wait to get ending 1 hat trick for each devlog girl. Dev Pitchford's USB drive. Oh no. When more purple stank. Are you talking about the AI adventures? Now that I brought up AI? I don't know. I've been itching to get back into it, but I also want to start it anew with the school snooter experience. We'll be going through ending 1 Fang and just going through the school and just seeing what happens, you know? We'll let the AI have complete control. We're gonna play, well, not complete control, but we are going to have to play it through creative mode because I'm tired of, like, the AI just killing us for no reason. Real chats learn to draw for Dino Women. Well, it doesn't matter. You can't really convince people who want to do AI to not do AI, you know? It's kind of like, what is it? It's kind of like, I don't know what adage to put into it. It's like, it's the addictiveness of once you've done it, you're not coming off of it. E1 Doom mod when. Yeah, someone makes a Doom mod of ending 1. Though, are we going to put, like, Doom versions of Goodbye Volcano High tracks through it all? That's gotta be something. Just MIDI tracks of the whole fucking Goodbye Volcano High, discography or Snoot Games tracks too. Someone will do it. Doom Wad. There's a mod for Snoot that turns it into an FPS in Rempy. Really? There's also a Hotline Miami custom campaign. Why haven't I heard about this? Oh, crazy. You think someone would post that on YouTube already? Fang and Moonman Doom. Oh. Oh, my tailbone, please. Oh, tonight's going to be wicked. Oh. My goodness. Well, I should probably wrap up. Yeah, good night. Thanks for the stream. Very pleasant stream. Very nice update. Congrats to the makers. It's 2:26 a.m., so sleep time. Well, we'll see you later, Sabic. There is a video on Hotline Miami Snoot mod unless it got nuked. I'll have to keep it in mind and look it up. The Tailbone Herald of Pain, yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't wish this on anyone. I just want this to be done and over with so I can go back to my desk and continue on normalcy, you know? I have had my life ripped away from me, slowly but surely. And at this rate, I don't want to think about it, you know? But yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna go take care of Taco Tuesday. And if Joker's still online on Helldivers, maybe I'll pop in a new stream, who knows? Yeah. We'll wrap it up here. Look out for Wednesday or Friday for the next devlog stream.